Good morning, this Thursday, the 19th of September. I'm Grady Wolfe, market analyst with Bell Direct. The US market closed lower on Wednesday despite the Fed announcing a 50 basis point rate cut in the first rate cut of this interest rate cycle as inflation continues to ease in the world's largest economy. The Dow Jones fell 0.25% on Wednesday, while the S&P 500 lost 0.35%, and the tech-heavy Nasdaq ended the day down 0.31%. Investors likely responded to the 50 basis point rate cut with concerns over the Fed's potentially cutting aggressively in fear of further weakening to the US economy in months to come. Over in Europe on Wednesday, markets closed lower as investors assessed key economic data released in the region. The STOXX 600 fell 0.5%, Germany's DAX lost 0.08%, the French CAC fell 0.57%, and in the UK, the FTSE 100 ended the day down 0.68%. UK inflation data for August was released yesterday with a flat reading on July of 2.2%, which comes ahead of the Bank of England's rate decision on Thursday UK time, where it is widely expected the Bank of England will maintain the current cash rate at 5% for another period. The Asia region closed mostly higher on Wednesday as investors in the region digested key economic data, including Japan's exports and imports rising 5.6% and 2.3% respectively in August, and the country's trade deficit easing over the month. Japan's Nikkei rose 0.5% on Wednesday, while China's CSI index rose 0.37%, and South Korea and Hong Kong's markets were closed for a holiday. Locally on Wednesday, the ASX 200 ended the midweek session flat after setting a fresh record high on Tuesday at the close, as a decline in the price of iron ore hit the big iron ore miners yesterday locally. Underwhelming economic data out of China over the weekend placed further pressure on the iron ore price as the world's second largest economy continues its struggle to regain economic expansion and stability post-pandemic. Rio Tinto and BHP each fell just shy of 1% on Wednesday, while FMG ended the day down 0.3%. Harvey Norman shares closed flat on Wednesday despite the homewares retailer being hit with a class action, accusing the retailer of allegedly selling hundreds of millions of dollars of unnecessary and worthless extended warranties. Harvey Norman said it did comply with all relevant laws though. Biotech company Imugene received a long-awaited orphan drug designation from the FDA for its CF33 HNIS vaccine to treat cholangiocarcinoma, which is a rare form of bile tract cancer. Shares in the company rose 6.25% yesterday. All eyes locally today will be on Australia's latest jobs data, which is out this morning, with the market expecting the unemployment rate to remain at 4.2% or flat, while it's forecast that the employment change is expected to drop to an increase of just 28,000 in August from a high jump of 58,200 reported in July. Ahead of the Thursday's trading session here in Australia, the SPI futures are anticipating the ASX to open the new trading day down 0.5%, and that's tracking Wall Street's loss overnight. On the commodities front this morning, oil is trading 1.66% lower at $70 a barrel flat. Gold is down 0.6% at $2,558.84 an ounce, and iron ore is up 0.04% at $91.98 a tonne. The Australian dollar has strengthened overnight to buy 67.65 US cents, 96.13 Japanese yen, 51.23 British pence, and 1 New Zealand dollar and 9 cents. And now let's dive into some trading ideas for your consideration today. Bell Potter has initiated coverage of Genesis Minerals with a buy rating and a 12-month price target of $2.55 per share. Genesis Minerals is a West Australian gold production and development company focused on the Leonora district with 2 gold processing plants and mines under its belt, as well as 2 critical deposits boasting high-grade gold. The company's value is in its 10-year long-term growth plan and the restart of the Laverton plant in December this year, 2024. And Trading Central has identified a bullish signal on Adairs following the formation of a pattern over a period of 17 days, which is roughly the same amount of time the share price may rise from the close of $1.83 to the range of $2.30 to $2.40, according to standard principles of technical analysis. And that's all for this morning. Have a wonderful Thursday and happy investing.